With a name like Mr.Beast, perhaps it was only inevitable then he'd grow to be as big as he's become. The 23 years old earned $55 million in 2021, the most of any YouTuber ever, as his videos accumulated 10 billion views, doubling from the previous year. What do people like so much? Well, the internet lives watching stunts, and Mr.Beast excels at delivering supersized ones. In the last year, he has spent 50 hours buried alive, over $10,000 to anyone willing to sit in a bathtub of snakes, and hosted his own version of Squid Games, building replicas of the Netflix show sets. Mr.Beast leads our latest list of the top-earning YouTubers in this year and likely earns himself a spot among the world's highest-paid entrepreneurs. In fact, his $54 million payday would have put him in the top 40 of Forbes Celebrity 100, a ranking of the top-paid stars across all of entertainment, above folks like Billie Eilish, Kim Kardashian, Angelina Jolie, and even BTS. The two right behind Mr.Beast, number 2, Jake Paul, $45 million, and number 3, Markiplier, $38 million, also would have made that Celebrity 100, which had a 35 million cutoff. Altogether, a YouTuber collectively earned about $300 million in 2021, another record amount, up 45% from a year earlier, mostly propelled higher by increasing views on their YouTube channels and the ad revenue they generate from those videos. And you know what? More people than ever are on YouTube. The platform has close to 2 billion users now, a 40% increase in 5 years. Around half their earnings come from that ad revenue. To pad their pay further, all these stars have branded merchandise lines, and they variously double in generating additional revenue from Twitch, Snap, Facebook, podcast, NFTs, even hamburgers. A few have signed lucrative deals with Spotter, a Los Angeles startup buying up the rights to old YouTube videos. Number 1. Mr.Beast, $54 million. Thanks to the surge in views, his 2021 payday is almost double what last year's number 1 brought in. That would be the $29.5 million brought in by Ryan Kaji. Another attention-grabbing project from 2021, Mr.Beast Burger, an app and menu that lets fans order Mr.Beast branded meals from 1,600 restaurants across the country that have partnered with him to fulfill the orders. Mr.Beast handles the marketing, pushing the burgers at his nearly 90 million YouTube subscribers. He and the restaurants then split the profits from the orders. So far, the operation had sold 5 billion sandwiches. Number 2. Jake Paul, $45 million. Look who's back. He last made it in 2018 with $21.5 million in earnings, largely on the strength of his boxing earnings. He fought 3 well-publicized bouts last year with a pair of MMA fighters. 1 match with Ben Screen, 2 with Tyron Woody. And you know what? Paul won them all. In many ways, boxing, a sport long populated by contentious stars, is a natural fit of Paul, himself no stranger to controversy. He had been one of YouTube's most popular names until his brother Logan posted a December 2017 video filmed in a Japanese forest, grimly famous as a suicide spot. You know what? Fans hated it, deeming it distinctly in protest, and the backlash hit both Paul brothers. Their sponsors cut them, and YouTube demonetized them. Now they can earn off YouTube ads again. But Jake posts less frequently than he once did, using the site mostly to make in his boxing career, which now accounts for nearly 90% of his earnings. Number 3. Markiplier, $38 million. Few social media stars can move much like Markiplier, who saw especially strong sales from the t-shirts, hoodies, and other items tied to his Yunus Anu series. The main reason his earnings have nearly doubled from our previous list, those Yunus Anu's videos were collaboration with fellow YouTube Ethan Nestor, darling and ran on Markipier's YouTube channel starting in 2019. A year later, Markiplier deliberately deleted them all. Next, Markiplier hopes to remake himself as a TV star. In 2021, he filmed a television adaptation of The Edge of Slave, a post-apocalyptic thriller he initially dramatized as a podcast in 2019. The TV project still needs a home, and he hopes to sell the series to a company like Netflix or Hulu later this year. Markiplier remains a popular YouTube fixture with 31 million subscribers, having first cemented his fame by recording himself playing things like Five Nights at Freddy's, a video game about haunted pizza place. Number 4. Rhett and Link, $30 million. What started as the duo hosting a nearly daily talk show, Good Mythical Morning, has grown into something of empire with spin-off and brand extensions, boosting their views and earnings on YouTube. One of their most successful effort, Mythical Kitchen, a cooking series with a separate host, Josh Skeller. The 2-year-old show already has 1.8 million subscribers on YouTube. Another initiative is their Mythical Accelerator Fund, through which they intend to invest $5 million in other YouTubers. They made their first deal in 2021, contributing an undisclosed sum to Up and Comer Javis Johnson. And in October, they satisfied a long-time fan request to drop their family-friendly act, hosting a 2-hour, decidedly R-rated live stream, an event to which they sold 70,000 tickets for as much as $50 a pop. Number 5. Unspeakable, $28.5 million. Unspeakable can't shut up about Minecraft, the pixelated video game that's now a childhood staple. Over 20 million people subscribe to his 4 YouTube channels, where he posts videos of himself playing Minecraft and other games. In other clips, he does things like fill a room with live alligators. Born in Houston as Nathan Graham, he has posted steadily on YouTube for past decade. Last year, Unspeakable sold off his catalog of YouTube videos on Spotter, betting that he can use the lump sum to grow his business more quickly rather than wait for the videos to accrue all revenue. Spotter is now one of the largest independent owners of YouTube content, making several deals like the one for Unspeakable's back catalog in recent years. In the meantime, the Spotter money was at least enough to help Unspeakable debt here. Number 6. Nastya, $28 million. Nastya also did a Spotter deal last year, selling the monetization rights to her old YouTube videos to Spotter for cash upfront while returning the rights to any new videos she puts up. The 7-year-old, who immigrated from Russia with her parents, has grown in 87.5 million subscribers to her Like Nastya channel, where she chronicles her life in prosaic installments. Top hits from 2021, videos about decorating Halloween cupcakes and about spending time with her best friends Evelyn and Adrian. Along with the Spotter money, she and her corporate minders have basically added another brand extensions, including a merchandise line and an NFT collection. Number 7. Ryan Kaji, $27 million. Ryan started YouTube at the tender age of 4, reviewing and playing with toys. Now he's 10 years old. His parents and the others guarding his business interests are increasingly focused on keeping his brand alive as he ages out of playtime. The answer, the hope, may be the animated character that co-starred with Ryan, thanks to Williams' licensing and media startup Pocket. Watch, they have made some progress. One such character, Red Titan, a child superhero with a crimson cape and a passing resemblance to Ryan, has become well known enough to appear as a Mercy's Thanksgiving Day parade balloon for the past 2 years. For now, his main YouTube channel, Ryan's World, maintained 31 million subscribers and enormous lines of branded merchandise and toys sold at big box retailers like Target and Walmart. Number 8. Dude Perfect, $20 million. If it seems dangerous to you, it is gold for this sports comedy foursome. Twin Kobe and Corey Cotton, Garrett Hilbert, Cody Jones and Taylor Tony. Their videos are filled with things like someone bench pressing 405 pounds underwater and walking on a biplane's wings mid-flight. What's better than watching these stunts online? Seeing them up close and personal. The group will do their third live tour this summer in 24 cities. And for the bravest of Heard at Home, Dude Perfect last year published 101 tickets, tips and cool stuff. A 250-page photo-filled book complete with step-by-step instructions. Number 9. Logan Paul. $18 million. Like his brother Jake, Logan comes back to this list after a 2017 scandal pushed both siblings off. And like Jake, Logan has pivoted toward boxing. He had a bout last June against former world champion Floyd Mayweather, which an exhibition fight had no official winner. As Logan continues to rehab his image, he had one of the first celebrity NFT collections with $5 million sale last February, while his podcast Impulsive has generated over 100 million YouTube views over the past year. Number 10. Preston Arsement. $16 million. Preston runs several YouTube channels, but the name of his most popular one, Preston Plays, says all you really need to know about him. The guy plays a lot of video games, mostly Minecraft. Nearly 12 million people subscribe to that 4-year-old channel, which he has done a good job of keeping topical in one of his most recent videos, but build a playable Minecraft version of the challenge from Squid Game. This is the top 10 highest paid YouTube stars in the world right now. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon below. See you in another Royal episode. This is yours Royal Fox.